great to have you with us from Milan Puskar Stadium in Morgantown. What a game and what potential drama we have in store. You've seen this script before. Top 10 team goes into a cauldron of emotion on the road and just hopes to be able to get out and tell about it. It's the UTEP Miners and the West Virginia Mountaineers. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rose down on the sideline. Please check in with her now.
Hey, guys, I caught up with the Miners head coach before the game. This running back has been unstoppable this season. He is ranked top 5 in the country in rushing yards, and people are starting to mention his name in the Heisman talk. He is really devastating at the line of scrimmage, showing patience running behind blocks, and Coach said he belongs in this conversation as long as he keeps his head down and continues to do his job. Back to you.
Okay, Holly. On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. After that kickoff, the medical staff is out there to tend to the injured player. That appears to be their junior starting wide receiver, someone they obviously do not want to lose. Holly Rowe will keep us up to date on his situation. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Simon. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs.
And, man, you don't have to be a great play caller to give that guy the football, right? Like, feature him. The offense goes through him. You've got to love this running back. And he just finds a way to make those chunk plays like he just did, setting the tone. And, Palmer, sometimes the defense, they need to see you for a second so they realize how fast, how powerful, how good you are.
Yeah, and the defense said all the right things leading up to this game. We're focused on stopping the run. We want to be the more physical team. We're going to make them one-dimensional. Well, you just got to run down your throat early. Everybody has a plan until they get punched in the face. So for this defense now it's time to show up. You got to bow up now and start doing something about it.
Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. To the air, it's Cruz. Got it. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. The Miners come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Tight end getting vertical. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Man, he's spreading the ball all over the yard, man. A lot of times when you go to one guy, man, I can kind of shut them down, or I can run coverages to stop wide receivers. Now getting the tight end involved, using the whole field, really in a flow, in a rhythm, the passing game looking good.
That's a good job by the dragger out there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big runs it into the house. Touchdown, Miners! The first score of the game for the man who leads the nation in rushing touchdowns.
You just simply can't say enough about this guy and what he has meant to this offense. Big-time players make big plays in big games. He has shown up each and every week. That's his 15th rushing score on the season.
And he tacks on the extra point. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Mountaineers offense coming onto the field, and we'll get our first look at them in this one. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone. And you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming in this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. They'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
Following the completion, we get a stoppage to check out the injured player. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Scanning the field, it's Bruce. Got his man on the right. And he's going to come up just a tad short. Needed to get the ball to the 35, and they'll mark it at the 34. The Mountaineers line up to punt it away. First one of the day is off. He was called on 3 times in that victory last week. And the punt hits at the 8 and goes into the end zone for the touchback. UTEP has the ball, the offense ready to go back to work. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. The run inside. It's Simon. Found a little bit of running room. Knocked down at the 24 after a pickup of 4. Solid pickup of 4 on first down and 2nd and 6. Back to pass. Rushes on him. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the 2nd down misfire. Just a Barishnikov-like move on the sideline to tap that toe and get the 1st down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Looking for space. It's Simon. It'll be a gain of 6. Sets up 2nd and 4. All right, guys, let's step back here and talk UTEP. Really interesting matchup here. It's always fun when the top 2 teams in the conference get to square off in the regular season. With all the expansion, it's become a little bit of a rarity, hasn't it?
It has. Obviously, there's so many teams in each conference, but head-to-head still very much matters. So if you're sitting, obviously, at the top like these teams are, the head-to-head this day will really matter down the road.
Yeah, this was a game we circled way back in the preseason, expecting these 2 teams to be as good as they are, and now we get to find out who's the best in conference. Both these teams relishing this opportunity to show not only their opponent, but the rest of the conference who the top dog is.
And the Miners had this offense rolling. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Beautifully thrown ball, terrific catch, and they'll have the 1st down. The Miners come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Running inside, it's Simon. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. Got 6 on 1st down, now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. And the Miners kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Dropping back, it's Cruz. Makes a catch. So close to that end zone, he can almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense. The Miners, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. They'll try to get it in with the run. Touchdown, UTEP! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And he's in for his 2nd touchdown, man. He knows what to do when he gets down here. He knows how to get in the end zone, and I love when you can run the football as you get closer to that goal line. Be the more physical team, and they're doing just that.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. The option look. Knocked down immediately at the line of scrimmage. Just got 1 on that last run. Now 2nd and 9 from their own 26. Looking to fire. Here's the pressure. And he's sacked. Great work there by this defense.
And they get to the quarterback and get the sack. That's a big emphasis for this defense. They saw a week ago, this offense gave up 3 sacks. They need to get to him early and often and create some indecision. Nice job getting.
And this defense goes back-to-back sack, Jack. And the Mountaineers will line up to punt it away.
Not a ton of play calls for third in California when you're on offense. You know you're going to have your quarterback holding on to the football. You really got to think about how you're going to protect him. Offensive coordinator may want to think about using more max protect schemes, get more bodies in to give this quarterback a chance.
They'll put it in play from the 36 for the first play of the drive. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Ball bounced right to him, and he's on the move.
Woo. Deep breath, right? Man, you fumble that thing, you cough it up, you're like, oh, I really appreciate you, brother. I can't tell you how much I thank you because the coaches would have been all over me, but big-time break for the offense.
Gonna let it fly. There he goes. He'll be stopped at the 6-yard line, but what a job picking up yardage after the catch. So close to cashing it in for this offense. That's the end of the quarter, and UTEP has the lead. And they jumped out to that edge early. As we wrap up the first, let's take a quick look at our game stats. Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. Looking to pass. It's Cruz. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. After getting nothing, it's second and goal from the 6. Back to pass. Looking to get it in. Touchdown, UTEP. And they take it in for 6 more points. They've extended the lead and taken control here in Week 9.
Man, I've been really impressed with this offense this first half. Coming in a hostile environment, hostile crowd, man, they haven't given them anything to cheer about. Offense, defense, now up 20-0, and these people are eerily quiet in here.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Here comes the Mountaineers offense to take the field and open this possession. They really need to get points on this drive to sort of steady the ship. First play of the drive wants to throw. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Gives it on the option. At the 35, he's loose. Good, solid pickup on that one. They got it out to the 40, and it's first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Looking to throw on first down. Pressure coming. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss.
And sometimes you got to know when to give it up, right? As a quarterback, you feel it. You can't hold it that second too long when bad things can really happen. You could tell the clock went off, and he was throwing that puppy away.
Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. Third and long from the 42. If they can get some of it, it might give them a chance to go for it on fourth down. Pocket breaking down. Zings it complete to the right. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. The Mountaineers send out the punt unit. He'll try to really get into this one. Wants to return it. Quick step and go. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. The Miners offense all set and ready to start the drive. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect it.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week. And
here's a fumble way behind the line. Recovers the fumble, and he's on the move.
Good awareness by the offense. You never want to see the ball on the ground, but a nice job understanding to just kind of jump on it and make sure you keep possession.
They come to the line facing third and long from the 25. throws to the wideout. Big play on the catch. It'll be enough to move the change, but there is a man still down on the field. And the Miners have it with a 1st and 10. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Simon.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
He's got him. Shakes a man, and he might continues to fight for yards. All down at the 38-yard line, and a big pickup of 15 yards there. The Miners come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Quickly complete. No chance to run, but still a good gain.
Yeah, this is simple pitch and catch. Quarterback and wide receiver have done this 4 million times in the offseason. He catches, waits for him to take a couple steps, boom, fires it right on his chest. They can complete this probably with their eyes closed. They've ran this route so many times together.
Well, this offense has gone his way early and often in this game. They've gotten into a nice rhythm. That time, though, the defense was expecting to throw going his way, and they put a really nice hit on him to force the incompletion.
The chains will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18. And the Miners go back to work after moving the chains through the air. They'll throw it from the red zone. Caught. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line.
Hey, quarterback, receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route. Easy pitch, easy catch.
Looking downfield, it's Cruz. They're working that left side. Touchdown, Miners! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Big-time players make big plays in big games, man. And it seems like each and every week when this guy has an opportunity in the end zone, he's coming up with the big one. That time, great job focusing and concentration. Defense not able to cover him. That's his now 10th receiving touchdown on the year.
And he makes the extra point. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. West Virginia has it, and the offense ready to go to work. Nothing but punts as a result of the first 3 offensive drives, hoping this one gets a little more done. And he broke 1 tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. Twin receivers on both sides of the field. It's 2nd and 4. Looking to fire. On target. He's got it out to the 37 after gaining 5. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Wants to throw it again. Got a man. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
And that just shows you the team speed this defense has. As soon as they identify who's got the ball, they are around and surrounding that ball carrier so quickly.
Wants to keep it in the air. Makes the catch. It's Thompson. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun. Wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. Complete in the middle. And they exploited that soft spot, and they get it down to the 35. This first half of offense won't go on the highlight reel so far. Starting to get things moving, it's 1st and 10. The defense there to make the stop, but he barreled right into the teeth of the monster and picked up 4. 6th play of the drive coming up. Give to the back. They get him off his feet after a pickup of 5 down to the 25. And the Mountaineers come to the line trying to find a way to convert on 3rd and very short. They'll try to bully their way for the 1st. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Mountaineers back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Holds and fires complete to the right. And they're able to make the tackle. They've got a solid drive working, but now looking at 2nd and 11. Looking downfield, it's Bruce. He'll take a shot. Had it in his hands for the score and let it fall to the turf. It'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Unloads to the wideout. Another incompletion on 3rd down.
Really nice 3rd down sub defense there that time. It's 3rd and long. They're expecting pass, and they're mixing up their looks. They're trying to change the picture pre-snap to post-snap to confuse the quarterback, and now forcing the incompletion, setting up 4th.
It's good, and that was dead solid perfect.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. He's looking deep. Knocked away at the last minute, and that is precision defensive back play there. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Back to pass. Throws for the tight end. Picked off. What a play to set him up. And they'll get him down after a solid return.
And what a great moment for that young man right there. That's his first career interception in college football. He's a guy that's worked so hard. He wanted to make an impact for his defense this year, and he comes up with a massive play right there.
Makes the grab in their space. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. And here's the chance to cut into that lead before halftime. 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage at 2nd and goal. Through the air, it's Bruce. He wants it all. Touchdown, West Virginia. Grab the short pass to put the 6 on board.
Well, that was a huge touchdown for the offense there, just to try to get some mojo going here at halftime. It had been tough sledding here in the first half. Only a field goal before they finally got into the end zone. So obviously still a lot of work to do. You're still trailing on the scoreboard. That's going to do a lot for their confidence, I think, before heading into the second half.
On to attempt to try. And the extra point cuts the lead to 28-10. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they get it into the end zone with a 6-yard touchdown pass. He'll bring it out. It's Sims. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. Let's go down to the sideline and Holly Rowe.
Guys, down on the UTEP sideline, guys, I can feel the energy here and the chemistry between this quarterback and his star wide receiver. He's already got 100 yards receiving in this game, and the way they're talking on the sideline here, they want to keep that going. I think you're going to see him continue to get some downfield targets from his QB here in this game. I'll keep you posted.
Holly, thank you. Found a little bit of running room on that one, but he's brought down and the clock continues to run. Now the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they called their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. The run inside. It's Simon. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
Can't make the grab, in this offense, which has been brilliant this season on 3rd down, doesn't convert this time. The Miners will punt it away on 4th down. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. No return coming here as he signals for the fair catch and makes it right around the 30-yard line. And they head to the locker room. 2 quarters in the books, and time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football studio with scores from around the country. And the Miners will boot it away to start the second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Mountaineers offense coming onto the field. They start this third quarter in a big hole, and they have to start climbing out right now.
And they're going to have to be really aggressive, Reese. Like this offense, when I'm playing from behind, every possession means so much more. And if you look the other side, the defense, they haven't given much resistance.
Yeah, nothing has gone their way in the first half offensively. And you know now, based on how this defense is playing with their confidence, that you are going to be challenged.
That's a fumble. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. Makes the catch, and he's free. Scooped it. Scored it. Into the end zone. Touchdown, UTEP.
You practice these moments as a defense, but you never know when they're going to come to fruition. But how about it? The scoop, the ball's on the turf. They scoop it up. They take it to the house. The defense takes care of business and said, offense, we don't need you. We'll put points on the board.
And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up 35-10. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. West Virginia starts this drive, and the offense looks ready to go. Here comes the option. The option, he'll keep it. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Running inside, it's Thompson. He'll push his way out to the 30, a pickup of 3. This is where you make the money on the drives. Ball at the 30, it's 3rd and short. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. And the Mountaineers will send out the punt unit. He makes the fair catch, and they'll spot the ball at the 18. The UTEP offense headed out to the field to start this drive. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time.
I think it goes back to your playmakers, Reese. I think it's finding the guys that have been working for you earlier on in this game and getting them the football.
And there's obviously no need to panic. I mean, think about it. You got the lead. You got the football. You got to be smart with the football. Make your plays. Put a good drive together here.
Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Looking down the middle. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Well, they're trying to attack the middle of the field. That time the ball a little too high for his wide receiver, and it falls incomplete.
It'll be 3rd and long. Looking to throw, it's Cruz. Snagged out of the air. And that won't quite be enough for the 1st down as he's knocked down just short of the sticks.
Well, I know there's a lot of people out there thinking, hey, it's 3rd down, you got to throw to the sticks here, but I like the call getting the drag, you get the catch.
Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. Now on the move. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive.
Well, they're setting the tone early in this game. 4th down in their own end. They go for it on the ground, and they pick it up.
They want to set the tone. They want to establish that they think their offense is unstoppable and that they're willing to do anything to keep the football.
You're exactly right, Reese. They are sending a very clear message to this defense. We're going to run the football. We don't care what you do, but you are not going to stop us.
The Miners, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Right down the middle. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep.
Yeah, and you just wonder if the defense now is taking out some frustration. Obviously, they've been getting lit up all over the place, and that time they finally gave it back to the offense there. Really nice, big, clean hit. This defense needs a little bit more of that as the game goes on.
That'll be enough for the first down, and now they've got it at the 15-yard line. And the Miners come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll run it. It's Simon. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without... Second down, they'll go to the air. Here's a heat. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. This defense just can't get off the field. The offense unstoppable. Makes the grab. He was looking everywhere for more running room and couldn't find it. He'll be 4 yards short, and it's fourth down. They've already converted once on fourth down on this drive. They are unafraid to make everywhere four-down territory. Looking for the score. Touchdown, UTEP. The sure hands in the end zone, and he has 6.
And this offense doing a really nice job, man. They're understanding who they are. And Jesse, do you find guys, man, on the outside that you know where they're going to be, you know they're going to make plays, and you just continue to feed them?
Yeah, no question, especially in a situation like this, David. When the game's on the line, you got to go to your best players. And quarterbacks, they keep track of what's happening during the game. Who's winning? Who's getting separation on the outside? Who do I feel comfortable throwing to in tight coverage? This is the guy. That's now his second touchdown catch in the game, and I don't think that's going to be the last time we see him touch the ball.
West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. Leaves it with the back. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him. '27.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they... a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push to get some running.
They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. 4 punts already, and they've got to convert here to avoid a 5th. Defense a little too jumpy there, and they got into the neutral zone too soon. The encroachment penalty on the D gives the offense a free 5 yards. So after they mark off the yardage, it's still 3rd and 10. Looking for a man, it's Bruce. Complete to the right. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Thompson. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Pulls it on the option. And he'll be hit immediately. No gain on the play.
Yeah, and it's a nice job by this defense. Understand. The QB is a threat, and they're going to run all kinds of options, and he's going to run the football. They were dialed in and got that sucker to the ground.
Throws to the wideout. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Looking for more room. 10. And with the interception, he'll take it all the way back. Touchdown, Miners.
And, man, this defense proving to be so opportunistic. They don't just turn people over. You've already seen them scoop up a fumble, take it back to the house, now an interception, and take it back to the house. They make big plays, and they put that thing in the end zone.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Here comes the Mountaineers offense to take the field and open this possession. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking for space, it's Thompson. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1. 4 receivers set, 2 on each side on 2nd and 8. Back to pass. Got his man. Really short gain on that one. Defense all over it.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm.
Love to see these third down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line. Wide receiver going in motion. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. From the gun, the running back looking for room. And the defense drags him down. They've already punted 4 times in this game, and they're about to run the guy out there for a 5th time if they don't pick up the first down here. Looks as if the defense was a little too eager there, got into the neutral zone, and that'll be a 5-yard penalty. So the early contact for the defense, and they'll move it up 5 yards. Just enough time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. On 3rd and short, the run and looking for the first down. Good effort, but he's going to come up a little bit short. It'll be 4th down and 1. And after that run, look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a first down. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. We've come to the break, and it's UTEP holding the lead. And this beatdown is close to completion as we've reached the end of 3. Let's take a look at how we got here. As we enter the 4th quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. So 1st down will open up the final period. They'll run play action. Makes the grab on the left. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks into 1st down. The Mountaineers come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Keeps it on 1st down. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Yeah, and this offense, man, they just continue to struggle. And just, they need to find something that they do really, really well. And running the football late in the 4th quarter when you're getting beat by a good bit, that's probably not it. This offense needs to hit the gas, and they need to pitch and catch a little bit, throw the football around.
Under fire. Lets it fly deep downfield. Touchdown, Mountaineers. Makes the grab right along the back of the end zone. And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one.
And this has been a rough day for this offense, and finally, some good things to happen. Build some momentum maybe for the future. You know, that's the way the coaches spin it when you're getting beat up and you're getting destroyed. Like, let's find something for the future. Let's keep fighting. Let's keep working. This team's done that, put some points on the board, so it's not all bad.
And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback. UTEP has the ball, and the Miner offense ready to go to work. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the ball, and he delivered the goods. Great job taking apart the defense, Jesse, on that last drive.
He really did, David. I mean, that was a masterclass in just reading coverage and being accurate.
There he goes. The 40, at the 30, past the 10. Slippery slide, find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, UTEP. They are finishing the deal, building the lead here in the fourth, and they are going to go to 7-0.
Pure domination all game long for this offense. Whether they've been running the football, whether they've been throwing the football, critical down and distances, situationally all up and down the field. This defense has had no answer for these guys. What an impressive performance by the O.
And he added the extra point. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. West Virginia has it in the offense ready to go to work. They'll start this drive going to the air. He's open on the right. That defense got gashed, but they finally get him to the turf at the 47. And the Mountaineers, right after the huge play through the air, back to the line. This time they'll go to the running game. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Got a man, it's Penny. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a bigger gain. After the 7-yard completion, it's now 2nd and 3. Missed receiver there, it's incomplete.
At this point of the game in the fourth quarter, it is going to be tough for this offense to get some completions here because now, trailing by this much, the defense is expecting pass and they're putting a whole bunch of extra DBs on the field to help them out in coverage.
And his are probably rattling after that big hit, but he did get the first down. The Mountaineers will line it up on 1st and 10. Quick release on the RPO. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. Really helps the play calling when you get 8 on first down. It's 2nd and 2. Quarterback keep. Brought down, but not before he bowled his way inside the 10 to the 8.
And I love that decision by this quarterback. No monkeying around, man. Get to the spot, get the first down, lower your shoulder. I don't need a big play. I just want another set of downs. Nice job running the option, knowing where the first down marker is.
And this offense knew coming into the game, when they get to the red zone, it's going to be tough sledding because it's hard to run, especially against this physical defense. They're one of the top 5 defenses stopping the run. And you know at this area of the field, it's really tough to throw it. Let's see who the more...
And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12. Now on 3rd and goal, and that earlier sack left them with more ground to cover. From the gun, wants to pass. Had to get rid of it quickly. And they fail to hook up on 3rd down.
Well, at this point, you're still trying to throw stuff up against the blackboard and see if it sticks. You're down by a lot of points, so why not try it, right? And give the offense credit. You know, you're not just going to run the football. You're not just going to take a knee and go into the locker room with your tail between your legs. I like the fighting spirit, just not enough of that today.
And they cut into this lead a little bit, but, man, it's still a huge deficit. And they're going to need their defense to get a stop in this fourth quarter and get them the ball back quickly, still down by a good bit of points.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. UTEP has the ball, the offense, ready to go back to work. They have dropped a hush on this entire stadium, David, by controlling this game.
And there's nothing.
Turning it on. He's at the 40. He's at the 20. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
David, this guy's showing us everything he's got in his toolbox. Between the tackles, running outside, the elusiveness, the vision, the speed.
Apologies to my little brother Rocco, man, but
now has over 200 yards rushing in this game.
had to do it too easy, you know what I'm saying?
It just keeps coming and keeps coming. They keep feeding him, and he keeps breaking tackles. He keeps making big plays. This defense has had absolutely no answer for that stud.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. From the gun, they'll try the middle. And he doesn't find much running room. A short gain on the play. With the clock running, this should be the final play. This is what you're looking for when you have the better team. Go out and show it. Don't fool around with them. Go out and play to a standard of excellence.
Just dominate. You know you're going to take care of business. You know you're going to win. It's like how many? How many can I win by? And I like that you keep your foot on the gas and just continue to pile it on. It's their job to stop you. Let them do their job. You just keep pouring on.
It's not about the X's and the O's. It's the Jimmies and the Joes. This is why recruiting is so...
All right, so old numbers pulled up. I had 375 to start this season. They was 2-10, 1-7. They were 64 across the board. I got them in the 80s now. I got 865 unspent. That's basically almost the whole fucking budget I had when I started. And I got 450 spent on staff. I got 700 spent on recruits. So my total is 6325. That's crazy, bro. From 975 to 6325. I was getting 500 from conference, now I get 1275. My brand exposure went up to 1700. It was at 75 when I started. Stadium atmosphere was at 210, now it's at 450. Program tradition was 190, now it's 285. Miscellaneous is 600, and contract goes 2,000. Crazy, just crazy, 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 crazy. I'm about to pay a couple 4-stars, I don't even care. That's crazy. I'm not coach of the year, bro. Like, what? So what is he doing? I'm not. He got more picks, less touchdowns, less yards. The rushing yards only got 67. That's so weak, bro. All right. Damn, I don't have a freshman locked in. I gotta change that shit. All right, it's time to recruit 4 stars now, man. I get some extra bread. I'm gonna jump in here and get some 4 stars, man. We a 3-star school. We could pay. We could do this.
Glad to have you with us from the Sun Bowl in the West Texas town of El Paso. A late season top 25 matchup on hand with a couple of college football's premier teams preparing to square off. It's the Arizona State Sun Devils and the UTEP Miners. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Holly Rowe is down on the sideline.
Catching up with the UTEP head coach before the game, his running back is getting better each and every week. He is devastating in the red zone, top 5 in the country in rushing touchdowns, and they believe he deserves to be in the Heisman conversation. Each and every week, he is showing the country why he is one of the best backs in the nation. I'll keep you posted if he's able to keep up this productivity, and the Heisman talk gets louder and louder today. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. The Miners ready to put toe to leather, and here we go. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Sun Devils offense will go on the attack first. And here's the guy they want to feed, this senior running back. Found the end zone a couple of times in his last game, just under 100 yards on the ground. A quick pass to the left. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. They got 3 on the last pass. Here comes 2nd and 7. Looking to fire. Unleashes one. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming.
Well, the receiver was double covered on that play, and I don't know.
Hey, we up to 51st now. We up to 51st now. We locking in, man.
That faster than he wanted to. He's lucky he didn't come away with an interception.
Stadium packed every night, 46,000. We lit now.
Didn't take long to need a clutch play on the opening drive. It's 3rd and 7. From the gun, wants to pass. The throw. Pucks it out of the air. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
Man, you could just feel it, couldn't you? Just how badly that guy wanted to get that first down. He knows, hey, we're on our own side of the field. We're not trying to punt. I've got to do something. I've got to make somebody miss to go pick up this first down for my offense, and that's exactly what he did.
From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Brought down at the 46, but he got 10 on the play.
First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another first down, gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got a burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it. And right now, he's doing some damage on this defense.
You know what I really like about games like this at this point in the season? You find out who you are. You find out whether you're going to stay in the race.
And who can step up and handle the challenge, right? This is easily one of the toughest games to date for both of these programs coming into this one. So there's a lot of eyeballs, David, on this game to find out.
Ball is loose. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
Well, the quarterback got it to his receiver quickly and gave him an opportunity to make a few moves after the catch, but he's got to do a better job with ball security that time. That is a costly fumble.
Looking to throw, it's Cruz. It's complete to the left. They drop him at the 47-yard line, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks.
And this offense is built around this dude. I mean, he is sensational. He's been so fun to watch, like play, pitch, and catch, spread the ball around, complete and total command of the offense, and that's why he's putting it.
And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
It's been 3 years of can't block a blitz. I don't get that, bro. I just don't. I don't get it, bro.
Linebacker comes right up the gut, gets to the quarterback, gets him on the ground.
Firing to the right, complete. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down.
And an early completion for this dude, but you'll see a lot of that. I mean, he's been unreal this season. Like spreading the football around, multiple guys. Every game you look up, he's putting up huge numbers. This offense is built around his ability to throw the football, and that's why he's one of the best in all of college football.
Guys, let's talk for just a minute about UTEP. When you break into the top 5 halfway through the season, you've been flying under the radar, and that is no longer an option. You want to see if this team can stay focused with all the attention they're getting.
And that's what's pretty cool about their season. Like, they're starting to get respect. They've started to earn that. I think we just got to realize, Palmer, halfway through the season, you don't get any trophies. That doesn't exist.
You just got to keep doing what you're doing, right? It's been working to point to get that number beside your name to get everybody's attention. Now's not the time to freeze up and start getting nervous because you've got the spotlight on you. You've got to keep playing the game the way you've been doing it the first half of the season.
And a lot of times when you see running backs catch the football, man, they've got a little bit of space to operate. That's great coverage. Being right there when he catches the ball to deliver the hit, to make sure he doesn't secure the catch, elite coverage.
He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down and a gutsy call to keep this drive alive.
And And obviously this guy's been hyped up, and we've talked about him in the Heisman race. What do you have to do? You got to finish strong. The voters are watching what you do at the end of the season. Awesome opportunity. Put together a 100-yard game last week. Put some stats up. Get a bunch of touchdowns. You know, really finish strong so you can get in that Heisman race and maybe go win that big trophy.
He just threw it away. The last thing you want to do is try to force something on first down in the red zone. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, UTEP! Well, that didn't necessarily go as planned, but it was most effective in the end.
I love it, Reese. Down in the red zone, this quarterback didn't have anybody open. Didn't panic. He just decided, man, I'm going to go do this myself. I'm going to use my wheels and put up 6 on the board. He did just that.
And they did tack on that extra point without any adventure. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Sun Devils offense makes its way onto the field. As it turns out, the fumble on that last drive set up the touchdown, David.
And there's no bigger stat in football than turnovers. You turn the football over, they turn it into points. Jesse, that is not a recipe for success.
Good news, though, they get another chance, right? They can make amends with this drive right here. That's all that's important. You've got to execute and you've got to lock in.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. Makes a catch. Couple of guys there to get him on the ground.
Great job on the defense winning those early downs. Now you get him in a predictable situation. 3rd and long. You bring in more DBs, more speed, more fun blitz packages. You get to have a little fun, go get the quarterback.
He gets it out to the 28-yard line. Not enough to pick up the first down. And the Sun Devils will punt this one away. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Oh, that punt has been cleared for takeoff. Look at it go. Fair catch will be made just inside his own 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 9. The Miners offense all set and ready to start the drive. What a good mix of plays, keeping that defense off balance last time, David.
And Reese, they don't know if it's run or if it's pass. They got them right where they want it. This defense doesn't know how to react from getting punched in the mouth on that last drive.
So in this next drive, David, I think you keep running the football because that sets up the play action, it sets up the RPO game, and then you keep this defense guessing.
The run inside. It's Simon.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
I don't know if the quarterback read the coverage properly on that one, but obviously the result is an incompletion.
Back to throw, it's Cruz. It's complete to the right. And he gets it done on 3rd down. They move the chains and they'll mark it at the 44. And the Miners look to keep this drive humming. Gonna run it. It's Simon. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Keep it on the ground. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play.
And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. And the defense got it.
As quarterbacks, you've got to be good in the pocket. Even when things are collapsing and you've got guys swiping at it, you've got to have 2 hands on the football. Didn't do a really good job with ball security there, and that led to the fumble.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. Finds his big tight end. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. Just barely picked up a yard with that last completion. It's 2nd and 9. Running inside. It's Matt. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Looking to move the chains. They throw it complete to the left. Could not make his way to the corner.
Defense came into this one prepared for these quick receiver screen passes. Nice job beating blocks at the point of attack and rallying to the football.
Never a sent out right down the middle. That'll bring him to within 4.
Winning the turnover battle is so important, and you got to make these turnovers convert into points. They get the fumble recovery. Yeah, they didn't get a touchdown, but they're still able to get a field goal and put 3 points up on the board.
That ball scoots through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. The UTEP offense headed out to the field to start this drive. That last drive and the turnover, not what you're looking for when you have the lead, Jesse.
Yeah, and really, I think for them, it's just staying out of their own way. They're making plays. They've got the playmakers to go and win this game, so it's just a matter of executing better, Dave.
Executing better, understanding I still got the lead. Put a drive together here and build on that lead.
Looking left. Working a little foot magic on the sidelines, and it'll be enough for the first down. They'll have to hurry if they want to get another play off before the quarter ends. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Simon. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. We've come to the break, and it's UTEP holding the lead. And we've come to the end of one, and let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. They've got a first down here to open the period. Back to pass, it's Cruz. Complete.
And a really nice job by the wide receiver. You run a drag route, find space. They're in zone coverage. They're not covering man-to-man. Find a little hole. Look at that QB. Y'all get on the same page. You could tell they were, and that's why they got the first down.
The Miners with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Put it where only his man could get it and gave him enough room to get the foot down. Down to the 12-yard line, it's first down. Trying to run, it's Simon. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Right back to the well. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. Boy, they'd love to pick up this. And go to work with a 1st and goal. It'll be a run on 3rd and short. Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced him into 4th down.
Well, the defense blitzed on that last run, but it was the big fella on the inside that made the stop and made the play. Great job flying out of his stance, locating where the football was, and getting to the ball carrier.
Touchdown, Miners! And they take it in for 6 more points. That's the first score today for the nation's leader in receiving touchdowns. Effective offense leading the way here and establishing this lead.
And that's how you draw it up, right? You want to come out, be clicking early, get everything going, want to get all the facets rolling. The defense right now on their heels, they have no answers. The offense doing whatever they want.
And the extra point. It's at 14-3. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Here comes the Arizona State offense onto the field. So far, they've only been able to muster a field goal, but hoping to get things cooking here. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain.
Well, that receiver's looking at his teammates like, guys, what's up? You're not going to block for me on the screen? Seriously? I mean, I just lost yards on a screenplay. How does that happen?
Looking to the big tight end. And that one's incomplete.
And this defense, we know, they present a lot of challenges. You can see it right there, man. They shrink windows fast. They're a top 25 defense for a reason. You really better make sure you're dialed in today, or else they can make you pay in a hurry.
He's going to run it. Tackle is made at the 27. Let's see if they decide to punt it. The Sun Devils will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll field the punt and try to make something happen. The pursuit and coverage was there, and they swarm him under for no gain. UTEP has the ball, and the Miner offense ready to go to work. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown. Oh, he's got some space. He's inside the 40. Past the 20. Into the house. Touchdown, UTEP. They've got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in Week 10.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
And he splits the uprights on the extra point. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Arizona State is going back on offense, and they come out looking for a spark. This is a huge drive for this offense, down 21-3 and needing to get back in the game. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Off the play fake. He's got the tight end. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Third down conversion's always a huge stat, and they've got a third and long from the 27. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. And the Sun Devils decide to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Oh, man, that is an absolute rocket launcher of a punt. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. UTEP has the ball, the offense ready to go back to work. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt.
Lets it fly. Pass is knocked away, incomplete, and how good is it to have a linebacker who can cover that much ground? Behind the chains now on second and long. Looking to throw, it's Cruz. Makes the grab. And he didn't have a whole lot of operating room after the juke. Not much room to run. They've got it at the 41, third and short, trying to keep the chains moving. Fires to the wideout. Finds a man on the left. And a big-time grab there. Knocked down immediately, but not before he gets it to the 40. And the Miners will snap it on 1st and 10. The run inside. It's Simon.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on 1st down and set up a short yardage on 2nd down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on 2nd down.
They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. The Miners go back to work after moving the chains through the air. To the air on 1st down. Throws to the tight end. They needed a big play, and they got it. And the foot down for the 1st down.
And this guy has been putting up huge video game-type stat numbers each and every week. Threw for over 300 yards last week. He's putting up another monster game.
Headed to the end zone. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, UTEP.
Well, I think the coaching staff and fans knew that this guy was going to play a big role in this offense this year, but I don't know if anyone expected him to have this kind of season statistically, guys. That's his 20th rushing touchdown on the season.
And right down the middle. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Arizona State has the ball back, and the offense making its way onto the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. So now it's 2nd and long. Tries to do it himself on the draw. They knock him down right there.
football because I know he's got a lot of speed, but he's not the biggest guy in the world. So he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. So you really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways to get him out in more space.
They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. Trying play action. Working that left side now. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a first down as they mark it at the 40. The Sun Devils will hustle to the line.
It's way too early in the game to say this is a must score, but man, you've dug yourself an early hole, and this offense needs to capitalize. You're not getting the football after the half, so create some momentum now while you can.
He'll go out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 31, and a big pickup on that one. Looking downfield on first down. Fires to the big fella. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Back to pass. Oh, they're after him. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to find another play. And long. Now the play fake. Quarterback gives him a little time to dig deep in the play sheet and figure out what to do on 4th down. On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Makes the catch. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. And now a chance not only to cut into the lead, but play it just right, and maybe the other team doesn't even get a chance to answer. Stop behind the line, he'll lose a yard. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Timeout taken by the Sun Devils, their first of 3. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. There's timeout on the field. Arizona State calls it 2nd. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Here comes the heat. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. It's wise not to be too greedy, and they'll go ahead and send out the field goal unit. Absolutely perfect.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
Number 93, set to kick it off.
The kickoff bounces through the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 25. Let's go down to the sideline and Holly.
Guys, down on the UTEP sideline, there is so much energy down here on the sideline. This running back has been on fire. They expected a big performance from him today, and he has delivered, just going over 100 yards already in this game. I expect them to continue to feed him the ball. I'll keep you posted from down here on the sidelines. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Running inside. It's Simon. On his feet at the 40. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. As we close in on halftime, a timeout is taken here.
And it's runs like that, man, where he just shows you a little bit of everything that is the reason why he's in the Heisman race. Like, this dude leads the nation in rushing for a reason. They hand him the football a lot. They trust him, and he continues to deliver and make big play after big play. This dude is an absolute superstar.
Good right down the boulevard. And they'll push that lead out a little further. We played 2 quarters here and reached halftime, and we will now check in with Kevin Connors in the studio.
Interesting first half, fellas, and an eye-opening day here in Week 10 on the EA Sports College Football Update Show. We start with a look at UCLA taking on the number 12 team, the Indiana Hoosiers.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He's tackled, brought down right at the 25-yard line on the return. What do they talk about at halftime, Holly?
Guys, catching up with the UTEP head coach, he is thrilled with how this running back is performing to start the game. Late in the season, he is starting to build some momentum as we talk about the Heisman Trophy candidates, but he is doing it with his performance on the field, remaining consistent and dynamic. I'll keep you posted how he continues to strive here in the second half. Guys?
We'll keep an eye on that, Holly. Bringing the heat, and they got him.
Well, quarterback went down behind center pretty quick that time, and it makes you wonder as a play caller, against this pass rush, do you start thinking about maybe rolling your quarterback out and changing the launch point?
Unloads to the wideout. Sweet throw and catch along the sideline. It's enough for the first down. And the Miners come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Back to throw, it's Cruz. It's complete on the right side. And he was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38.
And you really want your best player to be your quarterback, to be your leader. And he's been that all year long. Dude, he's in the top 10 passing in all of college football, and he's leading this team very much in the Heisman race. And guess what? Got a chance to end the year strong, make a statement, and go out and be maybe the best player in all of college football.
Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Just keeps slinging it. Throws to the wideout. Complete to the left. And he'll be run out of bounds. And these guys are piling up some serious yardage totals. The Miners, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Run in the red zone. It's Simon. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Back to pass on 2nd down. Makes the grab, and he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Miners! Lining up for the PAT.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
The Sun Devils offense makes its way onto the field. Gives it on the option. Forges ahead. Picks up about 3 to the 29. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Looking to fire. Quickly out to the tight end. And that is good versatility there, and a big hit from the backer in pass coverage. It'll be 3rd and short from their own 33. The play-action fake. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd.
This is a situation here in the 3rd quarter. This offense did not want to be in, facing a top 10 defense, one of the best units in the entire country. They didn't want to get down on the scoreboard like this, and all of a sudden have to throw the football when the defense knew that was going to happen. The incompletion there is not a big surprise. This defense knows what's coming, and it's all because of the points right now on the scoreboard.
The Miners offense all set and ready to start the drive. To throw, it's Cruz. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Gets down, and like they say, touchdown, 1st down, or get down, and he got 2 of those on that one. And they'll line up from the 31 on 1st down. Wants to pass. Throws for the tight end. On target over the middle. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the 1st down. And the Miners come to the line after the big connection and going back to work. Wants to throw on 1st down. Stepping to the right. Looking to the big tight end. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Throws to the tight end. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion?
You know, defenders have to really understand body positioning and where the football's coming from. And great job understanding that, getting in the way of the route, knocking the ball down, batting it away, making a good play for that defense.
And they'll pat the kicker on the tail and tell him to go give it a shot. This kicker brags that he can kick an 80-yard field goal. He'll settle for a 59-yarder here. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. And they just tack on a little more to this gargantuan lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Arizona State offense onto the field. Didn't get anything done, 3 and out on their last series. They'll try to find a rhythm here. Forges ahead, picks up about 3 to the 29. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Looking to fire. Got his man on the right. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
I like the slot receiver because he gives his quarterback a good option working the middle of the field. He's a nice weapon in this offense.
Snap from the gun on 3rd down. Finds his tight end. And he picked up the first down, but he will remember the price he paid after that hit. David, that is a great security blanket for a quarterback to have a tight end to make those conversions.
Dang right. Find the big fella on 3rd and short. Dependable, clutch, nice hands, first down.
Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly. Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? He wants to throw it again. Under fire. Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity.
Man, this defense has played so well, and this offense, they've struggled. They haven't executed great. They're going to have to do it against a really good defense who continues to apply pressure. They got to find a way to protect their quarterback a little better.
Myers on the move. Finds a man in the middle. And they finally get him down, but not before. He's got him set up for business at the 49-yard line. Off play action on 1st down. Quickly to the tight end. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Last completion picked up a couple. Here comes 2nd and 8. Gonna run it. It's Mack. And he'll be smacked to the ground. It'll be 3rd and long. They give it to him again. They bring him down at the 45-yard line, and this defense rises up on 3rd down.
And this defense has got to be jacked up, and they finally forced the 4th down, right? They've gotten a couple of first downs, got some things going, but I think it's decision time for this offense. And this D's got to do it one more time, right? They've got to get another play, a big 4th down stop here to get some of that momentum and get the football back.
The UTEP offense headed out to the field to start this drive. Man, how comforting is it to know that even if your offense stalls out a little, Jesse, that field goal kicker can knock it in from a long way out.
Well, he's one of the best.
Caught, and he's got room. Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38. That is a highly efficient way to move the chains, and now they are threatening inside the 40. Dropping back, it's Cruz. Hauls it in. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. The Miners in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Back to pass. Shoots it to the left. Makes the grab along the sidelines, and they get enough for the first down. Last completion moves the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Looking to throw on 1st down. Touchdown, UTEP! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
And that's what I love about empty sets and formations on offense, is that when you spread the defense out, you create bigger lanes to throw into. You saw it right there.
And that kick was perfectly down the middle. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Mack. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. The screen, and watch out. And he's wrestled to the ground.
And what a nice play by the DB. You have to understand, that wide receiver gets that ball that quick. It's tough to get him on the ground. Nice job getting a hold of him, getting him on the ground for no gain.
On the draw, it's Mack. He's knocked down just short of the 30 at the 29-yard line. It brings up 4th down. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. And the Sun Devils will try to pin them back with the punt. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. My goodness, he unloads on that one. He makes the fair catch at his own 8-yard line, and that might have kept him from being backed up even further. First play of the drive will come from the 9-yard line. Wants to throw. It's Cruz. Fires to the wideout. That's caught. It's Mooney. And they make the tackle, not before he gets the first down. Now let's see if they rush to the line or let the time run out here in the 3rd. That's the end of the quarter, and UTEP has the lead. And it hasn't been much of a contest as we take a look at the overwhelming game stats through 3. Will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the 4th. They go back to work in the final period of this one. The run inside. It's Simon. Got enough for the first. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another first down. They'll give it to him again.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. 4th quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
And the Miners have it with a 1st and 10. Using his legs, it's Simon. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9.
Your defensive grades could eventually push up to a corner outfield. The Angels, of course, they picked up one of the more interesting players in the draft.
Running inside, it's Simon.
A two-way player,
and a good, solid pickup for the defense. Cuts him down.
Huntington Beach High
I know you can play these late-game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position. You're in a great position to salt this clock away and get it done.
In high school, I don't know if the Angels are trying to
wideout. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. They'll leave the offense out there to try to get it past the marker and pick up the first.
By the Cardinals. He is not related to Charlie Conner, who was the first overall pick on
he'll try to toss it.
This Conner kid is
He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive.
You got to have better tackling in the back end of the defense. The guy didn't have the first once he had the ball in his hand. Because you missed the tackle, they've now got a fresh set of grades.
The Cardinals
to the air,
getting
it's
a better
Cruz.
version of Victor
Throws to the
Scott
wideout.
Victor Scott so far
Complete to the left.
He's
He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. First and goal from the 8. The Miners didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. The offense threatening, close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. Keeping it on the ground on first and 10. He's brought down at the 6th, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. They keep pushing forward now, back to work on second and goal from the 6th. He'll run it to the middle, looking for the end zone. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. Still some work to do here on 3rd and goal from the 3. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And decision time coming for this offense. How about the defense? They've hung in there, Palmer, made him earn it all the way down. Now, are you going to go for it on 4th down?
Yeah, you know, after running so many plays offensively on the drive, I know it'd be disappointing to only walk away with the field goal. It would feel even worse if he went for a touchdown and didn't get it. I think he'd kick it right here.
This is so a Jesse Palmer. Exactly what he would do. Continue to put the foot on the accelerator, try to rub it in. Can't win by enough. Gotta look good in the polls. This your offense.
They make the stop at strike 0, and that will do it for this one.
And it's Tom Hanks' birthday. The Bookies. The greatest actor of the day. Greatest actor of all time.
They were playing
Jumping out there with that whistle.
24 strikeouts and
Greatest
7
actor of all time?
Yes.
Yeah, no, he up there, but of all time?
Who better than Tom Hanks?
What?
Who better than Tom Hanks?
Denzel Washington, I feel like is better
I love
than Tom
Denzel
Hanks.
Washington. Denzel has not shown the range that Tom Hanks has.
Are
shown.
you?
Did you see Denzel do Castaway?
Yes, I could definitely see him do Castaway.
He hasn't done it.
Being stuck outside,
You ain't
being
never seen-
stuck on the
you ain't
beach
never
in
seen
the
it.
middle of the water
You
with
ain't
the
never-
beach ball,
you ain't never seen
with the
Castaway.
volleyball, and did. And did.
Tom Hanks.
I love Tom Hanks. My favorite movie of Tom Hanks is Forrest Gump.
Classic.
Stupid is a stupid do.
I'm not saying Denzel good as super does.
Yeah.
But could you see Denzel good as super does?
Yeah.
But could you see Tom Hanks? Could you see Denzel being farther?
No, I can't. Can you see Tom Hanks playing Malcolm X? Oh, okay. Yeah. Thank you. Shit.
Tom Hanks outrageous.
No, he definitely is the one.
I would love to see Tom Hanks play Malcolm X.
That nigga idiot.
Would be amazing. You know what the world would be like if Tom Hanks played Malcolm X?
Oh, God.
Can you
Especially in
imagine- can you
2020.